Peace, Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. We are out here, we're in nature, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. How to mind control, right? Because lots of us, we have a lot of thoughts and we've got to ask ourselves, are these ours or someone else's, right? I've gotten tons of questions on mind control. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Right? Now, someone wrote in asking if I could talk about mind control, right? And if there are solutions to mind control. They feel their mind almost isn't their own and they're wondering what they can do about that. Right? Okay, this is a 7-day vegan challenge. I'm always going to talk about food when I get a chance. Right? I want to know, can somebody please tell me why, growing up, I thought a happy meal would make me happy? I'm being serious. Right? Because as soon as my mom said happy meal, I got a big smile on my face, not realizing it was a pile of junk. Can I get a hello there? From a young age, I was conditioned to eat a lot of junk food. I was under mind control. Now, what is mind control? Right? I got a good definition for mind control. Mind control is any belief you have without questioning that governs your behavior. Let me repeat that. Mind control is any belief you have without questioning that governs your behavior. Hey, I just wanted a happy meal, right? And it made me excited because I was seeing advertisements that this happy meal was going to make me happy. And as a child, you don't really care about whether or not food is good for you. It just tastes good, but in the long run, is bad for you, right? So since this is a 7-day vegan challenge, I had to reprogram my mind to eat a healthier diet, right? I had to reprogram my mind to carry an avocado in my pocket, right? I get stopped every single day. Oh, Infinite Waters, thanks a lot for the videos. I'm like, don't mention it, right? They say that it's all because of food that they started to change the way they think. That means they started to change the way they act. One guy came up to me saying that when I used to eat a lot of junk food, I was super aggressive. Once I changed my diet, everything else changed. Right? So it always starts there with what you're consuming in your mouth. That's going to affect how you think and how you act. Slow motion to that side. Right? Mind control is all around us. And mind control is not necessarily negative. We'll come to that later. What happens when you are in front of a screen for 5 hours? Your eyes start hurting, your neck starts hurting, your feet start hurting. Why do we do it then? Can I get a hello there? Because it's fun, right? Mind control is addictive. Mind control is when your thoughts that you think aren't your own, they have been implanted there. Education, right? I used to work in a school. And actually, when I was in school a long, long time ago, I thought I was learning the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, right? Because you learn history and stuff at school, right? But is it the real history? Once again, mind control is any belief that you don't question that governs your behavior. So lots of us, we go to school, we've got a school education, And this has shaped our entire thinking. So we are all under some form of mind control. We believe it because, well, they said it. We believe it, well, because you read it. But it may not be the truth, right? But it's real because that's all you know. What's the solution? To realize that you are under mind control. I'm still under mind control. That's why I'm so enlightened. Because enlightenment is knowing how much you don't know. No slow motion, right? Enlightenment is knowing how much you don't know about planet Earth. That is the first step in freeing yourself from mind control. Many of us, growing up, we used to watch the television for hours upon end. That was me, right? And I was getting programmed because our mind is a computer. Let me repeat that. Our mind is a computer. That means, just like any computer, it can be programmed. But you've got to ask yourself, who is doing the programming? Who is doing the programming? So you got people like Edward Bernays, right? Had the Lucky cigarettes, which encouraged women to smoke through advertisement campaigns. So they were under mind control, right? Because you see, mind control can only work through your subconscious mind, which is 1 million times more powerful than your conscious mind. What are we talking about? The subconscious mind works through images. That is why advertisers spend millions, Super Bowl, on these massive advertisement campaigns, because they know that you might think, oh, it's just a 30-second ad. But no, these images now influence your behavior without you knowing. The reason why I said mind control is not necessarily negative, because what happens if you mind control yourself? Our subconscious mind works through repetition. That's why when you hear the same song on the radio, even if you don't like it, actually, wait a minute, sounds really good all of a sudden, because you've heard it so many times. Can you imagine just for 1 second if you actually told yourself how amazing you were every single day from the moment you were born, how amazing you would actually be? Can I get a hello there? That's great mind control. Mind control can happen through sports, right? The Romans talked about sports, how it was used to dumb down the population, right? It's a distraction. At the same time, sport inspires us to become our greatest version. So once again, once you are able to see the bigger picture, you won't be under mind control. But if you are just there eating popcorn, scratching your nuts, we can't help you, right? Because mind control works through distractions. It works by implanting thoughts into your mind that you swear are your own, right? Religion. Whatever you believe, that's your business. But at the same time, more people have been killed in the name of religion, right? More than any other reason, right? Because my God is better than yours. But how can I be so sure of that? What about food and health, right? A lot of us, we have a belief, which we don't question, that my doctor knows best for me. You see, Western medicine is allopathic medicine, which means it only treats the symptoms of your disorder. Psychiatry, which gives everybody a label. I used to work with children who were ADHD, right? All of these are labels, which once again can place us under mind control if we don't question them, right? So you got to start to realize when you move more into naturopathic medicine, physician, heal thyself. Can I get a hello there? You start going to the root cause of your ailment. You start to realize that it is psychosomatic, right? You can't just pop a pill and make it disappear. Many of us are under mind control through technology, smartphones, right? Through watching the news, through blindly accepting without questioning. So, a great solution is to question everything and don't believe anything anybody tells you unless it resonates with you, unless you've done the research, and unless it makes sense. You see, we live in the world we're thinking of. But what happens if those thoughts you're thinking aren't yours? Then whose world are you living in? Slow motion to that side. Because everything is mental. Thoughts are things, think wisely. So what helped me along my journey was realizing that I was under mind control every single day, and I still am, right? But what helps is when you reconnect back to nature, back to an organic environment with the right people around you, when you stop watching the television, which tells lies to your vision, and start telling your vision. There's nothing negative about the television, right? It's just a tool, which was at one point helpful. But then people started to realize, actually, you can manipulate people's behavior with this device, right? So it's not about going against anything. It's about living your authentic truth. Many of us, we're under mind control from our parents. They only want the best, so they send us to school. And that totally screws us up, right? They want to see you make it. So they program you from a young child. So a lot of these beliefs we have aren't even our own. I'm this nationality. I'm that race. So what helped me along my journey in dealing with mind control was all about meditation, right? Meditation is one of the greatest ways to free yourself from mind control. Because meditation is allowing thoughts to come through you without judgment, emotions to come through you without judgment. It is about absorbing yourself in the present moment 100%. See, mind control happens through distractions. That's why they call it a TV program, because programming is happening. A TV channel because you are now channeling in information. Meditation works based on the inward experience of what you are creating, not what someone else is creating for you. Let's talk about entertainment, right? Everybody loves a good laugh now and again, especially me. I realized that a lot of the films I was watching would make me go home and think about them in a certain way. And I'm asking myself, why were these films designed, right? There is predictive programming, which you might see something happen in a film, and then it happens a year later in real life. Because you see, when you are aware of how the subconscious mind works, I could, for example, make a film where everybody is just dancing, having fun. Now, that's amazing, right? You probably will go home and think about that. And that will inspire you to do the same thing. So in a year later, everybody would pretty much be doing, well, the same thing. So when you realize imagery is what keeps us under mind control. Mind control is not negative. The question is asking yourself, how is it serving me along my journey? many of the thoughts we have aren't our own. Many of the beliefs we have aren't our own. And what's helped me along my journey is just questioning every single day. Yes, I do love the zodiac. But at the same time, I've got to question that as well. Because I'm an infinite being, baby. I am an infinite being, baby. Right? The Hopi said, the one who tells a story rules the world. So you got to remind yourself, just like in the old history lesson when you were a child, right? You believed in that story. You thought it was the truth. The earth is like this. And then you go out into the earth and it's nothing like that. To free yourself from mind control, you got to start demanding the truth. You got to start being able to read in between the lines, right? You got to read in between the lines. You got to come out to nature. But more so, you got to surround yourself with people who don't laugh at you, who don't ridicule you, who accept you for any strange thing that's going to come out of your mouth, right? Because now you get the confidence to really express how you feel about the world. In essence, mind control was designed to take away uniqueness, individuality, and creative expression, to almost transform human beings into robots and automatons. Technology, nanobots. Soon you might be plugged up to a computer, right? Tiny robots made from DNA strands, which are going to be floating around in the capillaries of your whole body, right? And they are there because they're going to give you more intelligence. Or are they there because they can now put you under mind control? You see? So the deeper you go, the more you realize that where do we draw the line, right? Where do we draw the line if computers can enhance our intelligence? Are these our thoughts or are they computers? Are we turning into a computer? So what helped me along my journey? Solution was to take a technology fast every now and again. That's why I work outside, breathing that good ass prana every single day. Mind control is about realizing nothing is what it seems. From the days of the week, you're going like that. You got to ask yourself, why am I living this same routine every single day? Once you can question, now you free yourself. Now you become your greatest version. But once again, there's nothing to fear about mind control. Mind control is not entirely negative. It's all about how you're using your mind control. A lot of people, they meditate, they go into self-hypnosis, which is also a form of mind control, but they use it to their benefit, to their gain. Politics, mind control, right? You got to become your own leader. You got to live the life you know you came here to live. So there you have it once again. Are you under mind control? Absolutely. Am I under mind control? Absolutely. But we're working on it. Can I get a hello? Have a beautiful day. We're out here. Infinite waters, diving deep. Once again, stay well. Stay healthy. Peace.